Yes, you read the title right, ladies and gentlemen. Officially, Bendy movie is in works. Announced today officially on Twitter and by Meatly/Joey Studios that in collaboration with Radar Pictures, I'll come to them in just a second, Bendy is hitting the big screen. What is up, YouTube? It's ya boy, SmackNPie. I could not resist my hype and excitement for this. It has been a long time coming. Ever since the release of Five Nights at Freddy's, it is evident that even somewhat of a decent movie considered by the critics and the general audience, because I loved FNAF movie, I got not exactly, but it was, above decent. For me, it was fun, and that's exactly what I was looking for. But from Mario, Sonic, from the shows like The Last of Us, Twisted Metal, Castlevania, Cyberpunk Edgerunners, and the upcoming so many more, it was evident that the next big thing in Hollywood is video game adaptations, but they gotta do it right. So it just makes sense. After FNAF, it was Bendy. Bendy kind of fell off, not gonna lie to you, but there are a lot of reasons for it. But make no mistake, it is still popular than some of the franchises out there, and it is evident today when a lot of people are covering it here online. But what do we know so far about the film? Well, not much other than the fact that the Meatly is promising that it'll be scary. It'll be faithful to the Bendy franchise. Now, the Bendy lore is a lot more diverse and a lot more, deep than just the games. It has books, so there are a lot of things and elements that surrounds the Bendy franchise, and it's just not just limited to Henry, Audrey, Boris, Alice, Angel, but I would assume that we're gonna see the classics, Henry as the protagonist and whatnot. Now, the main question has come down to this: is it gonna be live action or is it gonna be animated? I think more so animated, but I could be 100% wrong. It is in collaboration with Radar Pictures, and their last movie that I remember was the Jumanji, so they do have a record of making live action movies, but again, we don't know. We don't know, ladies and gentlemen. We have not gotten any official word regarding that. It is a very long way out. They just announced it, so it'll be a while before we get to learn anything for that. But if it is animated, I think 2 years minimum from now, like 2024, 25, late 2025, early 2026, we could see, even late 2025, we could see ourselves a Bendy movie hitting the big theaters after the success of Five Nights at Freddy's, Sonic, and so many more. It just makes sense, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, Poppy Playtime is officially in collaboration with Studio 71 to be making a Poppy Playtime film, but they are holding off on that until they're finished with Poppy Playtime, all the chapters, because the lore is still happening as we speak, as compared to Bendy, which has already done 2 games and small in-game, and there's a 4th game also coming, so it was just a matter of time for Bendy to find someone who would be interested in that IP. Up next, please, Dark Deception, find someone. Anybody out there, a son or a daughter or a friend, a person, anyone related to any studio executive, please convince your father, your mother, your parents, whoever, or they are the same thing, my bad G, but convince them to pick up Dark Deception, send something to Ghost together. I know they still got Chapter 5 to do, but that IP has so much potential for a teen audience. Not lower than teen, but a teen audience, which is, still a lot. And teen and above, I think fans will respond to that a lot more than they did to Five Nights at Freddy's. And when I say fans, I mean general audience and critics, because fans absolutely loved FNAF movie. Anyways, what are your thoughts on this? Because I loved it, cannot wait for it. We will be covering everything related to Bendy movie, the lore, the characters, release dates, behind the scenes, all them good stuff. So make sure you are subscribed with notifications on Twitter for us. It better be litty as a diddy and a pee. Yay.